Hello! This is fun. It's my first time on Facebook Live with you. Oh, happy Thursday. You can hear me echoing already because I'm gonna sing you a song. This is, if there's anybody out there who feels like you just can't even can lately, know that together we can. This is for you. I get it, I feel you, 'cause we're BFFs for real. You know that I'll be there for you. Where? Here. Oh, and you know it's true, 'cause like, well, yesterday you couldn't stop believing. Today, although you've tried, you just can't even. But when the day screws up your plan, and when the shizzle hits the fan, and when you just can't even can, I'll be there, 'cause together we can. You're amazing for real, but it's crazy to have to deal with so much changeness every day. Strangeness in the way life's all like. Yesterday you couldn't stop believing. Today, although you've tried, you just can't even. 'Cause when the day screws up your plan, and when the shizzle hits that fan, and when you just can't even can, I'll be there, 'cause together we can. When you can't, I'll be there to take your hand, making a stand together. And when you can't, I'm as good for you as brand, sunny as sunny weather, whenever we are together. Whenever we are together. And when the shizzle hits that fan, and when you just can't even can, I'll be there, 'cause together we can. Hello. Oh, thank you. How are you all? Where are you tuning in from? Hi, Assad. Hi, Siladitya. I really want to pronounce everyone's names correctly. Hi. Oh, this is so fun. Hi, Heather. Oh, special. Hello, dears. Do you have any questions for me? I have some questions that some people already sent in. Hi, Jennifer. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. This is all made possible to you by Jennifer. Hi, Abby. Hi, Marcello. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nicholas. Siladitya. Okay. Oh, it's a good day. Hello in Mexico. Oh, thank you, Stacy. We've got some questions. Hi, Faye, all the way in Canada. Marvelous writer that you are, screenwriter, etc. Marvelous woman and being. All right. Abby asked, when did you first discover your love of singing? It was probably in the womb. My parents are both musical and incredible singer-songwriters, and I think we're always singing. I think our bodies, the vibrations in our bodies is music. So probably all children sing, and just a lot of us are told not to at some point. Maybe we're told to be quiet, or told we don't have a good voice, or that we're tone deaf, or whatever, and we just stop. But I think it's very natural. Hi. Do you win the furthest away prize? I don't know. Where are you? Welcome to Thursday, he says. Excellent. Ottawa, Canada. So cool. Can I do a bit of my favorite, favorite performance? Is that what you're saying? Well, some of you who've tuned into these before know that favorites are a challenge for me, but the first thing that popped into my head is a piece from, it's probably not, I don't know, it's hard to do a favorite performance ever, but if you've seen, there's an Australian film called Strictly Ballroom by Baz Luhrmann that's brilliant, and Fran has this scene where she's this gorgeous little mousy darling, you know, who just sort of sweeps and mops the floor, and but she's really an incredible dancer. So there's this moment where she's talking with the man of her dreams, who's also an amazing dancer, and he's saying that, you know, that it's different for him than it is for her, and she's saying, how is it different? You're just like the rest of them. You think you're different, but you're not, because you're just really scared. You're scared to give someone new a go because you think, you know, they might just be better than you are, when really you're just pathetic and you're gutless. You're a gutless wonder. I love it. I love it. Yay! Strictly Ballroom. Hi. Oh, thank you, Sudike. I'm going to get to some more questions. Yorkshire accent. Gosh, it's been a while. Oh, thank you, Marcello. What was I? Well, I was Molly Davis in, what's it called? What was it called? Three Blind Mice. Molly Davis, and she's an innkeeper. It's been a while. That was awful. But I love it. You have to keep them up, you know, or they just don't stay. It's fascinating. Hi, Mona. Oh, your brother's mate was in Strictly Ballroom. Brilliant. Okay. Let's see. James asked a really fascinating question, and I like to not know how I'm going to answer these, which is like a practice in staying tuned in, I guess. He asked, what do you do if you have a friend with a different opinion on a controversial topic? And this can happen. This is a good one. So I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking too. But first, just taking a breath and going, okay, this is an important topic here. This feels important to me. It feels important to this person, and I love this person. This is my friend. And isn't it fascinating how there are so many different ways to be human? And none of them is more correct. And I really believe that. I don't believe there is such a thing as a right opinion. I think somebody said, an opinion is anything you have to defend. Yeah, which, is it worth it? Sometimes. Sometimes it's worth, like, for me, it's worth it because I want to get to know the other person's perspective. That's important to me. I really love to know how the other person is seeing the world and experiencing the world. And that's fascinating to me. And so I like to build a bridge and say, wow, that's a really different opinion than mine, but I'd love to learn more. Can you tell me about that? I hosted a Muslim couple in my home for several days, and I was so grateful to do that. I love to host people of different backgrounds, and I just said, I would love to learn more about your religion and what it means to you and how you practice that in your life. And I just got to listen and learn some beautiful things and find some commonalities and find some things that are similar in different languages or that are really quite different. And to just honor and thank them and just marvel at how we can be so much the same and so much different. To me, I love that. So I think if people feel that you genuinely care and genuinely want to learn, then yeah, we tend to open up and share, which is marvelous. Hi, David. Fabulous actor, director, human being. Oh, thank you, Maggie. Maggie! Oh, this is so special. Very empowering, incredible individual. Amy could solve all the world's problems. I'm pretty sure she's our guardian angel. Oh, wow. Well, together we can. If you missed the beginning, I sang a little song, because sometimes it's just important to keep perspective and know we're all doing the best we can. And that when we take the time to really honor everybody's strengths and to really look at how I can keep improving the things that are more challenging for me, then I can show up and be part of the team, because it's always a team effort. Hi. Yay! Well, Peter in Australia was asking, I've always been fascinated by everything you do. I was wondering why and how you branched out into teaching. How did you learn to teach your craft? I've watched all your videos and it's clear that you're into the technical side of the whole accent thing. The Aussie 2-syllable clip springs to mind here, and the O sound that sounds like a kookaburra. How do you fit it all in? There's only 24 hours in a day. So there were a few parts of that question. But it's funny. I think I come from a long line of teachers on both sides of my family. And I love to learn. I love to learn. And for me, I just share. I like to share what I'm learning. I like to learn what other people are sharing. And to me, that's how I keep growing. I'm just always taking in lots of levels of information and assimilating them and going, oh, okay, how am I like that too? How am I also like this person? That thing that I'm seeing as a challenge or a trigger in them, how am I doing that too? Because it's true. It's happening in there. It's not a vacuum. So I just was always sharing. And I think maybe teachers early on noticed that and would have me, hey, could you take this person aside and work with them on this? Or, and then when I did a video called 21 Accents back 9 years ago, when YouTube was a little tiny thing and viral meant you got 1 million views, and that was huge enough to get you on the Today Show and all sorts of things. It was so funny because I just assumed that every actor, learned every accent that you might ever need, to use so that you can play somebody authentically wherever they're from. And it's not just an accent, it's being able to look at how do people move, what's their vibration, how can I embody that in an authentic way. So when I did this video where I'm introducing myself in 21 different accents in a single take, and that went out into the world, and people just sort of assumed that I was this accent aficionado. I thought, oh, I guess I am. It's one of those things where when the universe says, oh, here you are, and then people started asking me, I thought, well, I can teach this, which is a good side job for me as an actor. In times when and I've been in between projects, when I can just coach for a while and slot those in, and then when I get projects I can say, oh, sorry, I'll have to teach you later, or I'm not teaching. I didn't teach for a whole year and a half. It's been a wonderful way to keep sharpening my tools and keep, as you know, I love to look at the craft and how to teach it. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I've been following you forever, and now you actually helped me sound Southern when I am originally from Central New York. Yay, Joshua! Awesome. I'm so glad. It's really special to meet people for whom the videos have been helpful, and thank you. Do you agree the Caucasian Northern New Orleans accent sounds like the upstate New York or Rhode Island accent? Caucasian Northern New Orleans accent. Boy, I just found another tongue twister. Thank you, Marcello. I don't know. I would have to hear the Caucasian Northern New Orleans accent to know what that feels like. I've been to New Orleans, and I love the and the honey. And there were some things that I was like, that is so fascinating. My brain needs more time to compute it. So I'd have to hear. Drew says Yorkshire is your native tongue. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. That's great. I love accents are really fun. What else? How do you choose Memory Mondays? Do you just scroll really far through your videos and choose a random one? And your mom is from Louisiana. Great. It's so funny. I made a lot of videos, and I just kind of make them and I'm on to the next 25 things. And so I don't look back at them very often. And it's been really fun to go back through some old things and go, gosh, I have no, in the case of improvs, I often have no memory of doing it. I look back, I'm like, I'll see expressions in my face that, you know, I don't remember Jonas saying that. But she chose those particular words and phrasing, which I wouldn't choose necessarily, but that I love. And seeing the giant glasses and seeing different things, it's fun. Or to look back. So it's been fun to share those things and then to remember just some of the chapters in my life, you know, like when I was living in a hotel suite and making videos in the bathroom in between the housekeepers vacuuming, you know. It was a chapter. It was a chapter. Thank you, Cligil. I might be doing that incorrectly. Cligil. Pagliari. Pagliari? I love your work, and you're from Jersey, so maybe it's Pagliari. What do you like most about living in LA? It's your most favorite place in the whole wide world. It's magical. It is a magical place to be. I grew up on a little island with trees and water, and it was a very different experience than life in the big city. But there was community there, and there is such community here. It's amazing. I love so much about LA. I love that everything is here. That if you want to learn something, somebody who's amazing at it is teaching it. And if whatever you believe, there is a community, a tight community who is practicing that here. I love that it's not easy to live here. And so the people who, I mean, that's, I don't want to say that. That you could, of course you can be in the flow and have grace and ease, but that it does take some intentional effort to live here. And that usually the people who stick around do work hard and are givers and are looking to, how can I create more opportunities for the people in my industry, and not just be like, well, get me what I need, you know, but to just show up in a way that's saying, what can we create together? I love that. I love that things can just happen overnight after putting decades of work in. Because everyone here has worked really hard to be here. I love it. I have so much spiritual community. Some accents. Yay! But worth it. Totally worth it. And I love that sometimes, you know, it's just a little crazy sometimes, you know? When you look around in a yoga class and you're like, wow, everyone looks amazing. They worked really hard to put that outfit together just to go to yoga class, you know? But I love that you can dress up if you feel like dressing up. And that even if I'm stuck in traffic, it's on a street where Katharine Hepburn was stuck in traffic. And Betty Davis. Why can't every woman do accents? I did an accent video on my fan page because of you. Thanks to have the impersonations community up and going. Cool. I think everyone can. Sometimes people don't know that they can or don't give themselves permission. But of course everyone can. You all learned to talk, didn't you? What do you think that is? When we're little, we're just trying everything on all the time, and we don't have those filters telling us not to, or telling us it's not okay, or not to be that way. We're just like trying it on, tasting it, trying it on. And I keep doing that. So, you know, I don't feel like a different person when I'm speaking with my Australian friends in my Australian accent, because I'm not. I'm just being me. So everyone can. When I coach, I'm just, will you be doing another one-woman show? I loved how you combined your creativity and your ability to connect in a meaningful and entertaining way. Thank you. Thank you. It's important to me. Empowertainment, I call it. I'm sure I will do another one-woman show at some point. Right? It takes a lot of effort. And so right now I'm focusing on film and television. But it will happen in the future. Thank you for that, Maggie. Love your work. If you could give your childhood self one piece of advice, what would it be? Asks Ashley. That's such a great question. Well, my childhood self was a small adult. I very much didn't think of myself as a child. In fact, it's often hard for me to remember how old I was in a given memory. I just wanted to be treated like an equal, and so I felt like I had to prove that I was an equal and prove things. And I played, but I was a lot more serious than I am now. And I can get serious. But I think I would say, honey, you're doing great. You're doing great. It's okay to play. It's okay to make mistakes. Everybody does. And even adults don't know everything. So, you're doing great. I think that's it, honestly. Yeah. That and honor your heart. Listen to others, but honor that what's true for you, nobody else is going to know that. Nobody else is going to be able to advise you on that. So yes, take it in, but just honor your own power. Empowertainment! TV and film, also a good place for you to be. Thank you. Holding the space for that part of your dream to manifest. Thank you. Yes, at any age, Sheila, I agree. That's important to remember. You're all doing great. Yeah. And that the universe wouldn't have created you if you weren't important. If it didn't need what you have to give. The universe is completely efficient. It's not going to waste all that effort to create a whole person just to be like, boy, that was a waste. No. We need exactly what you have. Okay. Oh, thank you, Gerard. Hello in India. Oh, this makes me feel so happy to do this. I think it actually releases, someone was saying that it releases this kind of yes. Releases some, I don't know, hormones or endorphins or something. Try it. It feels so good. Yay. Oh. Genuinely. I love India. It's so special. So special. Well, my dears, much, much love to you. We are always connected. Know that I am sending you vibes literally every day, all day, at least twice intentionally, but that I'm just putting it out. You're in my heart. You're in my awareness. Hello, Chris. Yay. So, vibes to you. We are connected, and together we can. See you back here next Thursday.